Thank you for joining me today for some main course and discourse. I'm with Michael Williams with the Colorado Ballet. I appreciate you being here today. We're going to talk about the gala, which I'm so excited about. But first things first, do you like to cook?
I love to cook.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I have a rule that whenever I'm cooking, I like to have a glass of wine. So I'm going to pour us some wine so we can discourse about our main course.
What are we cooking today?
So today we are making steak frites. So when I think of ballet, I think of French food. So steak frites is a French food, as many people know, and so I thought it'd be fun for us to do.
It's a perfect pairing.
Here's to you. Cheers.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Okay, so as we start making the steak frites, we're going to start off with homemade butter to help season the steak. So what we're going to do is we're going to mash the butter together, if you want to start that.
Sure.
And this is called a Maitre hotel butter. We are going to add the lemon zest.
Okay.
And I'm just going to throw it all in there. It said 2 to 4 lemons. I did 4 to make it extra lemony because you really have too much. Yeah, a little zesty. Can't have too much lemon. I should move this over here. Sorry.
It's important to have your recipe.
It is important to have the recipe. Absolutely.
Although I'm very much an improviser in the kitchen.
Oh, I love that. Me too.
Which usually just means I open the fridge and like, what's in there? What can we put on a plate?
Yes. Oh, that's exactly.
Sometimes it's good.
Yeah, sometimes that's good. You know, I did try to improvise with a fried chicken, and it did not turn out so good. So, but yes, improvising is fun, I have to say. And then we're just going to add a little bit of mustard to it.
Yum.
And then we add 2 teaspoons of parsley. And then some salt. And then we should be all set. I'm going to scooch around you. So what is your favorite dish to cook?
That's a good question. I've been really into having people buy me cookbooks and then them sitting on the shelf and looking at recipes online. So
yeah, that's
always been
fun.
My pattern lately.
That is fun, yes.
I like baking things and bringing them to the office, so I always am feeding my coworkers a lot lately.
Are you more of a baker?
I to do both.
Yeah, okay. I attempt at baking, but okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in Denver?
Well, I was born and raised in Denver, and I left for about 10 years for school and just life, and came back in 2015.
Oh, so perfect. Oh, a lot of fun. Well, hey, welcome back. Okay, and tell us a little bit about what you do at the Colorado Ballet.
I'm a member of the advancement team, so that's our fundraising team. And I have the pleasure of getting to do the gala this year. So I get to work on all of our events, and this is the biggest one for the year.
Perfect. Well, I'm so excited to attend April 20th.
Yes.
And I know tickets are selling out. They're selling fast.
We have some left.
But not many, as I hear. Yes. So it's very important that if people want to go, they need to get their tickets now. We'll make sure to put the link for the tickets down below in case you're interested in going. But I hear this is the one gala to go to.
Yes, you don't want to miss it. We're trying to make it the best party in town. Well, not trying. We are making it the best party in town.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take that and dump this in here, and then we're going to kind of roll it. And then while you're doing that, tell us a little bit about what you're doing to make this the best party in town. Why? Because I know I don't want to miss it. I've attended it in the past few years, and I love it. It's so much fun, but I hear it's being a little bit rebranded. It has a name now.
Yeah, so the gala used to be associated with the production. So we do like the Peter Pan Gala or Sleeping Beauty, and so we decided to make it its own thing. And so we worked with a design company, Integer, to help us kind of think about different themes or different ideas that we could do, and this is the one that stuck out. And it gives us the freedom to kind of make the event that we want each year.
Fun.
So it's open, kind of open-ended, but also elegant.
Yeah.
So really wanting it to be, and I think you can see on the invitation that it's beautiful. It's a little simple, but really elegant.
Right.
So that's the main goal.
Is that how the one came about?
It did. There's some Jackie O influence in there for sure.
Oh, I like that.
So keep that in mind for next April.
Oh, okay.
So a little teaser. And then, it's springtime. We went with something a little obvious with flowers, but we had an artist actually hand paint all the flowers that you see on the invitation and in our creative. So very personalized and using those in all the different ways that we can.
Beautiful. Well, I'm super excited. All right, so we're gonna move on to the steak. Have you ever made steak at home before?
I have.
Okay, perfect. I like to start mine with some olive oil.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we'll sprinkle it with olive oil, and then just make sure it's well coated, and then just brush it around. And then we'll season both sides. I actually got this new seasoning from Whole Foods, which is the Dabo.
Okay.
I like it. It's really good. So we'll be very generous with our seasoning. How do you do your steaks?
We're a Worcestershire.
Oh,
I said it right.
Yeah.
I will admit, I usually have, my partner is usually the one who does the steak cooking.
Okay.
And I'm just there to get the smoke out of the house.
Right.
But nice hot cast iron, good crust.
Yes.
So,
A steak has to have a good crust. Well, so I like to do mine with the reverse sear. So I put it in the oven on a low heat for, 30 minutes or so, give or take. I just kind of watch it. And then kind of same thing, put it on a cast iron and crust it up and give it a good sear. So
I haven't tried that before. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah. Okay, so with the One Gala, all right, so I'm gonna move this over to the oven. And I actually have one that's ready down here. Okay, so what is the One Gala hoping to accomplish this year?
Well, we are hoping to raise, a significant amount of money to support the mission of Colorado Ballet, and really wanting the event to be focused on all aspects of what we strive to do. So all proceeds from the event go to supporting our operating funds, and that ties into our new addition this year, the Wish Tree, which is we partnered with Handsome Little Devils, which is a production company in town, and they've built some sets for us for Nutcracker and some other pieces. So they're someone we partnered with a lot, and they're actually creating a 15-foot tree that will be in the lobby.
Oh, nice.
So a display of guests' philanthropy. So you can see, you get to the Wish Tree before you come. Each branch will represent something in the mission. So dancer wellness, academy scholarships, supporting our education and outreach programs, as well as giving gifts in honor of our two beloved principals who are retiring this year, Dana and Yossi. So it's going to be really spectacular. And those flowers I was talking about earlier, they're actually going to create them physically, and those will be on the tree as well. So
beautiful.
It's going to be really exciting.
I can't wait to see it, and you only get to see it if you're at the gala.
Exactly.
So get your ticket now.
Okay,
so I'm heating up the cast iron. Do you want to cut the potato and we're going to make some homemade fries?
Okay. Just
long.
All right.
And while you're doing that, I am going to figure out where I'm going. All right.
Let's see. Which way did you do them earlier?
Like that.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. The first two sentences of the gala's website is, "This is the one gala you don't want to miss. Join us for an unforgettable evening as we celebrate success on our 62nd season and move forward to bright future of artistic growth and exceptional dance education.
Yeah, so that really kind of goes with all of those three aspects of our mission, which is presenting those our beautiful performances, which will have a full-length performance during the gala, which is the first time we've done that. Mm-hmm. Usually it's just a short kind of excerpt from a piece. Mm-hmm. And then the evening is there to support all of us, support every part of the ballet. So, and creating an unforgettable night starts from the pink carpet. We won't have a red carpet this year.
Oh,
so
it'll go good with my dress. Yeah. I love the colors you're picking. It's going to go great with my dress I'm wearing. So
and we do have a fun surprise that'll be on the pink carpet.
Okay.
A fun little photo moment. We can't give it away just yet, but it's something also from Handsome Little Devils that they've done. They've done parties for Katy Perry and for Usher.
Can you tell me a little bit more about Handsome Little Devils? I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, so they're a theatrical production company that they'll build. So they'll go to and do parties in Las Vegas for, so like Katy Perry and Usher. And then for us, they built a Nutcracker head. And they built the sleigh that Clara and the Prince go off on. So they have a really wide breadth of what they produce. And in high demand kind of all over the country. But we've had a good partnership with them for a long time, and we're excited to have that. So something fun that they've had in the works for other events, and we're excited to be the first one to have this little surprise on the pink carpet from them in Denver.
So exciting! I can't wait. That's
really
gonna be
cool.
So much fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna put these.
Slacking on my cutting job.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just gonna put these in the air fryer so they can start cooking. As I drop it on the floor. So fancy.
Make these a little more like fries.
Have you ever made homemade fries?
I have, but I don't have an air fryer, and I think I need to get one.
I love my air fryer. I use it all the time.
Just have the world's tiniest kitchen, so like one more appliance and I might not have any counter space left.
Yeah, no, I love my air fryer. I swear by it. I think everybody should have one. It just helps make everything delicious and a little healthier. Definitely recommend one. Okay, let's talk about auction items.
Okay.
Can you tell us anything about the auction items, like what we might see?
Yeah, so we wanted to keep everything really ballet focused in our auction this year. So we're offering 2 walk-on rolls for next season. So
and what is a walk-on roll?
So essentially you just get to put on a costume and walk on stage and have your debut with Colorado Ballet.
I could be a ballerina. I've always wanted to be a ballerina.
I did one last year during Romeo and Juliet, and it was terrifying and fun.
Why was it terrifying?
Because I haven't been in front of that many people in tights ever in my life. You had to have tights on, and you had ballet slippers on and everything. I did, and I have so much respect for them.
Yeah. Well, I've attended one of the observation classes, and just seeing the work that they get just from warming up. It's amazing.
Yeah, the athleticism behind their art is just incredible.
It really is. And they make it look so effortless.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm just like, oh, I could be a ballerina. And then it's like, oh, wait, I can't even touch my toes. No, I don't think so.
So, yeah, we'll have those walk-on rolls, one for Swan Lake in the fall, and then one for Copalia in the spring.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we're offering the ultimate Nutcracker experience.
What's the ultimate Nutcracker experience?
So you'll get a set of premium seats for the performance, and then pre-performance, we'll host a reception for you and your guests of really nice holiday treats, and you get to take home a handmade tiara that looks like the Sugar Plum Fairy's tiara, and then after the performance, you get to have a photo on stage with the Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh,
a girl can never have one too many tiaras.
We did just get it in the office, and I have to say we've all been taking turns wearing it.
So I have to tell you, when Steve and I first got married, I would wear, like if I had a bad day at work, I would just put on my wedding tiara and walk around the house, and it totally made my day better. Like it fixed everything. So everybody should have their own tiara.
Live that princess fantasy.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to see, are there any other auction items that you can tell us about?
Yeah, so our gala chair, Doug Richards, he has a long friendship with local artist Dolan Guyman.
Okay.
And Dolan creates these collage pieces. A lot of them out of the Dia de los Muertos skull, sugar skull pieces. And so he created a piece just for the gala based off of the ballet Giselle, which goes with that because Giselle becomes a ghost at the end and it's a little creepy. But it's a beautiful work, and the collage that the pieces he used for the collage are actually old pieces of ballet ephemera. So old programs and posters and things, you can cut them up and put them into that piece. It's a one-of-a-kind piece that you won't be able to get anywhere else but at the gala. Oh,
I'm a bit on it. I'm excited. I like one-of-a-kind things.
Beautiful.
That's exciting. How much money is the gala hoping to raise?
Our goal is to raise $500,000.
Okay. All right.
So we're getting there.
Yeah. Exciting. Can you say where you are now?
I'd say we're probably about 70% there.
Okay.
With ticket sales, which have been going really well. It's been really well received.
Yeah.
But the wish tree is where that will come in at the event. And we have a fun little surprise for those who give to the wish tree.
Okay. Can you drop a little nugget about the surprise?
You'll get a little bracelet when you give your gifts, and it lights up. It's also going to be pink.
Oh.
So it goes with the carpet. So you can see everyone that night who is given, and just kind of create another sense of community in there as well.
Yeah.
And a little bling. Everybody likes a little bling.
Everybody likes bling. Absolutely. So anybody is going to be attending this gala. The One Gala.
And if you're not there, you're missing out.
And if you're not there, you're missing out. And like I said, tickets are selling like hotcakes. Get your ticket now, because they might not be there tomorrow.
That's true. We're less than a month out, so
yes,
it might sell out tomorrow.
All right, so we are going to let this. Actually, we're going to put the butter that we made on it, and then we're going to let it rest for 5 minutes.
Butter makes everything better.
Butter does make everything better. Why can't it just be a healthy, something healthy for us? And you know what? I'm going to slather the butter on here, so I hope you're okay with that.
Definitely.
Can't go wrong with butter. Okay, so if you want to cover that, and we'll let it rest for 5 minutes. And I'll toss the fries, put a little sweet sauce and some salt on it.
Yum.
And then we'll go sit down and we'll eat our steak frites.
Sounds great.
All right. Okay, well, bon appetit.
Yes, this looks lovely.
Let's enjoy our meal. Okay, so a little birdie told me that you're going to have a VIP cocktail lounge.
Yeah, so up on the loge level in the Ellie Caulkins Opera House. So just kind of up 2 floors. It's an all open space. We'll have a little private area for our highest level table buyers. So some fun, kind of funky cocktail lounge couches and chairs and things. And then we have a special sponsorship from the Family Jones.
Okay.
That's a local distiller who'll be creating some cocktails that will only be for this event. Oh,
super exciting. And how do I get into the VIP lounge? Do I have to be at a certain table for this?
So those are for our tables that are at 10,000 and above.
So I need to make a friend with one of those that's sitting at that table. It's good to know people.
And we have a really exciting partnership with the Family Jones, local distiller. And they're going to create a couple of special cocktails that you can only get during this event. I think one might be called the Pink Slipper. That was my idea, so I hope they go with it.
Yes, I like that. They had the glass slipper at the Cinderella
going with the theme.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's so fun.
Yeah, and Family Jones will have some little cocktail tasting in the lobby cocktail reception as well. So
fun.
Yeah, we've been partnered with them for a while. They've helped out with some events, so we're happy to have them in a bigger capacity this year.
Oh, great! And will there be dancing?
There will be. So after dinner, we're going to have a dance floor in the lobby, so you can dance around the wish tree.
Okay.
And we're going to have a really exciting flower wall also that will match the wish tree. So we have a fantastic photographer coming that when he takes your picture at the flower wall, he'll text it to you right then. So you can immediately share it on Instagram, and Facebook, and all those things. So
we're going to let these people know.
OG.
Yes, I love it. We're going to let the people know if you don't get your tickets now, they're going to sell out and you're going to miss out. And you're going to get all your text messages from your friends. And they're going to say, look what you missed out on because these fabulous photos are going to be sent out.
That's right. You don't want
right
to miss,
then and there.
You don't want to miss your pink carpet moment.
No. Wow, absolutely.
Oh,
love it. I'm so excited. That is going to be so much fun. Is there anything else you can tell us about the gala?
We're just, I think we're just really grateful for what the support we've gotten from the community already, and for your support for inviting me to do this. So we're just we're throwing this party to celebrate our successes that we've had, and we couldn't have those successes without the support of the community here in Denver. We really came out of the pandemic really strong, and that's because everyone stayed by our side.
Yes.
So this party is for us, and it's for everybody who is stuck by us.
Well, I will have to say one of my favorites about the Colorado Ballet is that it's not your grandmother's ballet. I mean, you have the traditional elements of ballet, but it's fun and it's exciting. And I took both my girls to go see Cinderella, and they loved it. Like, they're appreciating it and they're enjoying it. And so I love that the community is supporting the ballet and it's going strong. Yeah. So a little bit about the wish tree. Can you tell us how long people can donate to the gala and the wish tree?
Yeah, so the wish tree will open up on the Monday before, so April 17th. And we're going to keep it open through our final performance of the season that Sunday on April 23rd.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm so excited. I already have my ticket. All my girlfriends have their tickets. We're going to have such a wonderful time. And I'm telling you, I heard there's only a few tickets left, so you better get your tickets now because there's not many. So coloradoballet.org/gala.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Michael, for being on Meals with Myra and talking to us about the One Gala.
Yeah, the one you don't want to miss.
The one you don't want to miss.